Hello there everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are here inside of how to make a find the game part 4. In today's video guys, I'll be showing you guys how you can go in and make a balance to the right and also the animations whenever you click of like whatever comes up on screen over here guys. So I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can make all this in today's video, which is awesome. It shouldn't be that hard guys. This is probably one of the shorter videos in this series right now because we've not really got much to do here, which is awesome because we always like one of those ones as well, because to be fair, recently guys, we've been doing quite a lot of work in this game and the videos have been quite long. However guys, we've got a nice short one to refresh things up over here, and it's pretty much kind of a fundamental aspect that you guys really want in your game too. It'll just make the player itself feel like they're in a more polished game as well, and it's just going to make the experience for the player a lot better. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how exactly you can go ahead and make all this, and I'll be doing so after I've told you all about RBLXcodes.com, which is my own Roblox code website where you can find out game codes, music codes, and guides. There is tons of stuff in there that you guys have to check out. Overall, we give a code for over 300 Roblox games, so if you guys need a code for a game, it will be there. Anyway guys, I guess let's just go ahead and get into this video now. Okay guys, so what we are going to go ahead and make first is the balance over here. So we are going to want to go ahead and make a frame in our screen GUI. I'm just going to go ahead and call this clicks balance. I'll show you guys how exactly you can go ahead and make multiple ones of these for different currencies you have in the game, for example gems and all sort of stuff guys. So what I'm just going to go ahead and do over here is just drag out a rectangle. You guys could probably just change the position and size instead of being offset guys. I highly recommend to turn it to scale. That's just going to mean that on all devices it does work a bit better. I've just done this with a plugin over here just so it doesn't change my the size of this when I'm doing it guys, but you can just do this normally without a plugin. It doesn't really matter, but just change this to scale guys and make this whatever color you want. Of course we can make this GUI look a lot better right now, but of course it's a tutorial and it's not really meant to be a work of art, so I'm just going to make it a bit of rushed over here guys, but it's going to still work. It's going to be the basics of what you guys want. Next guys, we're going to go ahead and add an image label over here. Again, I'm just going to quickly convert this both to scale and scale. And also guys, for this image, make sure you guys do have it on fit. That just means that the image won't go really weird whenever we put it in and if it gets stretched or whatever guys. Next, what I actually went ahead and done, I went in the toolbox and I searched for click. I found an image of a mouse over here because honestly guys, I'm not gonna lie, I can't be bothered to upload one to Roblox, so I've just found one off the toolbox over here and I found a half decent one over here guys. If you want to upload one and just put it in here, feel free to do so guys. But yeah, this is the image that I put off the toolbox. I found one over here guys, and just so we can eliminate the white background, what we're gonna go in and do over here is slide the background transparency just to 1 over there. That's gonna mean that we have no white background. Okay guys, now we have this image label. What we're gonna go ahead and do inside of this guys, we want to go ahead and add a amount. Well, we want to add a text label that's going to go ahead and represent the amount of clicks the player has. So I'm going to quickly drag this out just over here so it's not overlapping the click button itself, but it's still got quite a bit of space over there. I'm just going to quickly convert this both to scale. I'm going to slide down the background transparency just to 1 over here because we don't really want a background. If you guys want to, feel free, but I'm not for this video. I'm going to go ahead and turn my text to be scaled. That just means that it's just going to be visible on all devices clearly and kind of like in the size. And I'm going to go ahead and put the text color just to white. I think it looks a little bit, I think it's easier to read off this blue background that I'm using right now. Again guys, this is all customizable things that you guys can change to your liking. Next guys, I'm just going to go ahead and call this amount, and inside of this, what I'm going to go ahead and do here, I'm going to add a script. I'm just going to go ahead and call this amount changer over there guys. Okay, let's go ahead and start scripting right now. This is really simple. So we're going to go ahead and do local clicks balance equals script.parent guys. If you are struggling with anything in the series, you can always go ahead and go over to my Patreon where I'm giving away the files to this game directly on there, so you can just download them and access all these scripts, or you can actually receive personal help from me on your Roblox games guys on there as well. So that's a pretty cool thing that you guys can do if you are having any issues. Anyway guys, we're going to go ahead and do this right now. Local players equals game get service players right now guys. That means we are just finding the players in the game, which is going to go ahead and allow us to find the local player over here guys, like we have been doing a lot in these videos. So players dot local player. After that guys, we're going to go ahead and find the clicks value that the player currently has. So local leader stats equals players player, sorry, wait for child, and then leader stats. There we go, guys. And then we're going to go ahead and find the clicks value. So local clicks equals leader stats, wait for child, and then I'm going to go and put this clicks, guys, or whatever you called your value inside of the leader stats right now. Okay, so now we have that right now, guys. The reason why I have not done dot value over here at the end of this, which you guys could do, but I wouldn't recommend, is because later on we're going to go in and do a dot changed event, which is going to allow us to update the text of there whenever it changes. And you can't actually do a dot changed event to a value of this value itself, guys. If you guys get what I mean, you can't really do that. So not to worry, we're going to go in and do local number over here equals clicks dot value. That's just going to allow us to actually find the value of this the clicks value that they have. Is really weird. So guys, an integer value, which is what this clicks event is, we need to actually find the value of that integer value. If you guys know what I mean, it's kind of confusing, but yeah. Anyway, we're going to go in and do clicks balance dot text equals clicks dot value, because whenever the player loads in the game, we will actually want to display the amount of clicks that they have currently. After that, guys, we're going to go in and do clicks dot changed connect function, and then inside this we're going to go in and do clicks balance dot text equals clicks dot value over there, guys. Okay, so essentially what this is doing, whenever the clicks gets changed, if they buy something then the clicks go down, or if they click and get some more, then this is going to go in and change the label over here. So let's test this game out right now. Let's see. As you guys can see, it's now updated with our current value over here at the top right now, and every time we click it updates again, guys. It's pretty much instant. There was no delay too. And if we, let's say, decide to buy a rebirth over here, guys, what rebirth can we afford right now? We can buy 10 rebirths. As you guys can see, it goes back to 0. Right, okay. We will check that out in a later video. I think that might we'll check that out later on, guys. If that causes any issues down the line, we will see. Index number value might just need a wait for child in there. Anyway, guys, not to worry, let's go and clear that right now, because we want to see if there's any new errors that occur with our new stuff over here, guys. So there we go, we've got that bit sorted out right now. Anyway, guys, okay, what we're going to go in and do next is actually make the thing that pops up on screen whenever the player gets more clicks. So over here, guys, just to go ahead and make the thing itself, in here I'm going to go ahead and make a thing called clicks pop up. There we go, guys. Clicks pop up right now. That took me too long to go in and spell. Anyway, guys, okay, what we are going to go in and do right now is just drag out a small box right now, and pretty much, guys, we're going to go ahead and put an image label over here. Again, this size is probably fine. I would for this put it as, you know what, right, to be fair, we don't really need to do this, guys, so just put it like this. Actually, guys, for this, keep in mind, wait 1 second, let me quickly yeah, let's quickly put this down over here. There we go. Okay, right, 1 second, let me just put that down 1, and then right, you know what, guys, no, okay, right, we're gonna do this, and then yeah, that should be good, I guess. Well, we're gonna have to deal with it over here. Yeah, and if we do that, okay, guys, that's roughly. But anyway, guys, yeah, do not change this to size yet, guys. Don't change the size to scale, and I'll be telling you guys why. But I'm gonna go in and put the position to scale just because it's better. Okay, guys, and we've got the image label over here. Again, I would put this to scale, guys. So put both scale and position. Put scale size and position to scale, sorry, and then inside this I'm going to go ahead and add another thing over here, guys, and this text label over here is going to be called amount, and I'm just going to go ahead and drag this out towards the side right now, and here we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put text scaled, and then we are I'm gonna go ahead and drag the background transparency so it's absolutely off, and then that should be good. We don't really need to do much more. Also, guys, for the image label, I would personally put scale type to fit. That's just gonna be a lot better when it's resizing over here. And then border size pixel 0, we want it to be transparent, so background transparency 1. And then of course, guys, right, okay, so now this is the reason why I actually have not converted the scale and the size to scale, and this is because we actually want to go ahead and add a UI aspect ratio constraint. And this is because whenever this is going to be moving, as you guys can see, it's kind of moved over here, we actually want everything to like stay in the same rough place. So 1 second, let me quickly get a calculator up right now. Great, I forgot to go ahead and unpause the video. I've started coding a lot of stuff over here, so we're going to go ahead and have to do it again. Great, okay guys, but essentially what you do over here, once you got your calculator open, divide the x value, so mine over here is 290, divide this by the y value, which for me is 100. So there we go guys, and then that's going to give you guys this number over here. If I could actually copy it. After you've done that guys, go in the UI aspect ratio constraint, and in the aspect ratio box over here, just paste in that number right now. I've already done it because of course I actually done this all before, but I forgot to stop, I forgot to actually play the video again. After that guys, I'm just going to personally make this invisible, and then put it in the replicated storage. After that guys, create a script in the starter player script over here called whatever you want guys. I'm just going to go in and call this clicks pop up, and in this script we're going to go ahead and stop right now. It's a bit annoying that I'm going to have to do this all again, but we're just gonna have to deal with it over here. So guys, what I'm gonna go in and do is just copy these 4 lines over here, these variables from the amount changer script, because they're the same and we need them, so there's no point in typing them out again. After that guys, we want to go ahead and actually find the player GUI, so we can then clone this pop-up over here and put it in that GUI so I can actually see it. So guys, we're gonna go in and do local player GUI equals player wait for child, and then player GUI. There we finally go. After that guys, we're gonna go ahead and do local screen GUI. I'm still very annoyed that I actually didn't that I forgot to unpause the video over here guys. We literally had the script nearly done. But anyway guys, okay, so wait for child and then screen GUI guys. Okay, so once you've got the player GUI is pretty much this whole starter GUI. It's just cloned to the player, and we want to go ahead and find the screen GUI here, which is this bit right now, to allow us to parent our clicks pop up to that, so they can actually see it guys. After that, we want to go ahead and do the find the replicated storage. So local replicated storage equals game get service replicated storage. If I am going too fast here, feel free to pause this video, and again, all of these scripts and all sort of stuff is on my Patreon. After that guys, we're going to go ahead and do local clicks pop up template equals replicated storage wait for child, and then clicks pop up, or whatever you guys called that thing over there. After that guys, we want to go ahead and do local old clicks value equals clicks dot value. The reason why we are doing this guys is because we actually want to find the difference between the new one and the old one to display the exact amount of clicks that they just got. After that guys, we want to go in and do clicks dot changed, meaning whenever they add more clicks to their balance, then this is going to go ahead and run. So connect function, and then guys, inside here we're going to go ahead and clone the clicks pop ups. Local clicks pop up equals clicks pop up template, and clone, because no one can actually see this clicks pop up if it's just in the replicated storage. After that guys, we're going to go ahead and do clicks pop up dot parent equals the screen GUI, so the player can actually go ahead and see it appear. After that guys, we're going to go ahead and create the random number system to allow us to randomly place this pop-up along the screen. So what I'm going to go ahead and do over here, I'm going to do local random num1 equals math dot random, and then I'm going to go ahead and do inside here 3 to 8, and I'm going to divide this by 10. So guys, essentially what's here, this is the minimum value and that's the maximum value that I can pick between. The reason why I've done 3 to 8 is because I actually want a little bit of a buffer zone between the sides of the screen. So let's say if I put it 1 to 10, then that would be from this side of the screen to this side, meaning that sometimes the clicks value pop-up may slightly be cut off by the screen guys. So the reason why I've done 3 to 8 is just so there's a bit of like a margin between the sides of here, so it doesn't directly spawn on the sides, as well as that it won't actually spawn on these buttons too. You guys can of course change this and experiment around with it a bit, but that's what I'm personally going to do. And the same here for the next one. So local num2 equals math.random, and then over here guys I'm going to do 1 to 7 and again divided by 10 guys. This is I think the y one. It's just so it's gonna give us a little bit of a leeway again from the top and bottom, and I've designed this specifically to not overlay some of the buttons in the previous game guys. I've not yet done it on this game because these buttons are not in a permanent position. I may change them around in the future, but yeah guys, in one of my previous games this is what I used, and essentially the reason why we are dividing this by 10 and doing this single number is because this is going to be as a skill. Essentially if you put through for skill, it'll be right off the screen, so we want to go ahead and divide it by 10, so technically the position would be 0.3 for the skill, which is going to be like in the middle of the screen. Okay guys, next we're going to go ahead and do local new clicks value equals clicks.value. This is just going to go ahead and allow us to see how many clicks the player has now. And then guys, we want to go ahead and do local value equals new clicks value minus the old clicks value. This is just going to allow us to see how many more clicks the player has just got. After that guys, we're going to go ahead and do if value is greater than 0, then clicks pop up dot amount dot text equals plus, and then dot value over here guys. So essentially what we are doing, we're making the text of the clicks pop up over here change to plus and the amount that they've got over here guys. The dot just joins the value to the amount right now. Anyway guys, okay, once you've done that, what we're going to go ahead and do is do this right now. Okay, so inside this we're going to go ahead and do right, we're going to do old clicks value equals clicks dot value right now guys. There we go. After that we're going to go ahead and do clicks pop up dot visible equals true. There we go. Then clicks pop up dot position equals udim2 dot new random number 1 0, and then random num2 and then 0. The reason why we are doing 0 is because 0 is the offset. We don't want any offset, and random num1 and random num2 is just a skill. So random num1 is for the x and random num2 is for the y. Okay, so after we've done that guys, we want to go ahead and make a tween. A tween is just going to allow us to animate this a bit, make it look a bit nicer. So we're going to go ahead and do clicks pop up tween size, and then inside this guys we're going to go ahead and do udim2 dot new, if I could actually spell udim2 dot new, we're going to go ahead and do 0.237 and then 0 and then 0.102 and then 0 guys. So this is just essentially what I've done here is for the clicks pop up. I've actually just right, what I've done, wait, no, where is it? Size. So I've just converted this back to the scale right now, and I've just pretty much put the old values in there, but not directly the old values, but just put a value that's roughly the same as the one that you had before there, and that should be good. After that guys, we're going to go ahead and put enum dot easing direction dot out. So essentially guys, this is just making this come out to the screen, and then sorry guys, you actually need to put commas at the end of this, then enum dot easing style dot back, there we go, and then 0.5, and then wait 1 second, 0.5 false. That means we don't want it to actually we don't want it to replay, and then nil. Okay, so now we've got that right now. Actually, we don't want this at the end. Now we got that right now guys, so we're going to go ahead and do weight 0.5. That's just going to allow it to hang on the screen for a little bit. After that guys, we're going to go ahead and just copy this and paste it over here, and instead of this guys, we're just going to go ahead and put it to 0 because we don't want any size. We want it to make it go back all the way to the beginning. And then guys, I'm going to go ahead and put this easing style to sign right now. You guys can experiment with the easing signs over here. After that guys, we're going to go ahead and weight 0.5, and we're going to go ahead and actually delete the clicks pop up because we don't want tons in our GUI. It's just going to make memory issues later down the line if you have like thousands and thousands of clones of this in the GUI over here. So click spark up, destroy. We want to destroy it, guys. Okay, now I've done that, that should be all good. Let's test it out. I have modified this a tiny bit, guys, because I've saw something that could be an issue. But yeah, this should be good right now. Let's quickly click over here. Yeah, as you guys can see, it is coming out to the screen right now. It's completely random, and this should also be deleting. So if we go to player and then player GUI, and then screen GUI over here, guys, as you guys can see, they're getting put in here and also deleting out, so that's not going to be very much of a memory issue over here, guys. So yeah, that's really cool. There we have it, guys. There is our animation for the random clicks button over here, guys, and there it is, guys, everything that we've made in this video. And that's going to be it for this video here inside of how to make a clicker simulator type game. If you guys want to see more of this, make sure you guys go in and smash the subscribe button, and again, all of the scripts and whatever you will need will be on my Patreon, so check that out. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this video here. I hope you all did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe to show some support, and peace out.